So, this is your match preview of our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, taking on Manchester City, the current champions, who've won every single game in the Premier League this season. All the usual coming up, including Magic Moss from a secret location. Next. So yeah, the champions, Manchester City, coming into town. As I say, we've got all the usual coming up. We've got Magic Moss from a secret location, so stay tuned for that. Our thoughts, score predictions, and we've got a great game coming up from the CIRCL app as well. So getting stuck into the game, Manchester City. This comes on the back of City starting the Premier League in incredible fashion. 6 games, 6 wins, although they did lose to Newcastle last night as I'm recording this in the Carabao Cup. Talking about the Carabao Cup, Wolves managed to somehow lose a 2-0 lead after 14 minutes against Ipswich, who are, a team that's going well in the Championship, without doubt. 10 changes for both sides, and managed to get ourselves knocked out. If you watch my match reaction after that with Sensation, you'll know I got a little bit frustrated. I'll leave it on the end screen. Frustration is something that I think all Wolves fans are feeling at the moment. There are question marks, of course, around the owners. There's question marks around the squad and the players. There's question marks around the manager. And there are some people that want a change of both owners. And, of course, some people want Gary O'Neill out after 6 weeks. He's played 6 games, obviously, a couple in the Cup. And I talked about a lack of identity, didn't I, on my reaction. The reality is that Gary O'Neill's not going to be going anywhere. We've had a tough start to the league season. Manchester City at the weekend, they're going to be massive favourites, as you'd expect. And then we've got Aston Villa coming up after that. And O'Neill's only been in place 6 weeks. He's talked about things aren't right. They're working their socks off. Gary, we need to get some results because the pressure's getting on you. We have got, obviously, that win over Everton. We didn't beat Luton last week, although in the end, a point with 10 men wasn't, in the end, a bad point. And we're on 4 points, but, we've got to start getting up. And it's Manchester City, a game where we're going to pick up, we're going to come up onto that. But before I get onto that, I want you to, of course, check out the CIRCL app, because the Wolves-Man City game is actually one of the featured games on the CIRCL app this week, and you can win £300 on that, which is really, really good. And we've had quite a few winners off the channel from some of the subscribers that have signed up for it. And also, if you do sign up with the link below, you also get free entry into 5 Match Millions, where you can win £1 million. So if you haven't got it, I don't know why you haven't got it. It's a cracking little app. It's a little bit different to anything else. So check the description, download it, get yourself on it, and let me know how you get on. Right then, before I get stuck into a little bit more, let's go over and see what Magic Moss has to say from his secret location.
Yeah, we're in Newquay today with Magic Moss. What is your Wolves and Man City predictions, Dad?
Well, I hope it's a little bit better. I wasn't playing Ipswich, so I lost 3-2. I hope we have a good playing Goulston next year. Well, I am disappointed the way they're playing. I think they can do better than that, but I think they're a good draw, 1 apiece. 1
apiece, okay. So who's going to score?
There's only one girl.
Neto.
I can't understand why they got rid of Bonanza.
Okay. All right then.
Love you, always Wolves.
Always Wolves. Bye.
So yeah, my sister and her husband have taken my dad away for a week. They're down in Cornwall, and which is really good because I think a change of scene's good for him. I'm actually at my dad's, as you can see at the moment. We're working here, doing a lot to tidy the house up. You can see some bits and pieces over there. So hopefully it'd be nice for when he comes back. These are the sort of things you do as a family, isn't it, really? So my dad's having a great time. In fact, he was down in Falmouth today and he rang me. And there were some subscribers down there that watch the channel regularly. was all the way down in Cornwall, and he rang me up. He was so thrilled. He was so pleased to meet them. That's so big shout out to Nick and Tracy, because they've apparently been watching for a very, very long time, and they had a chance to get together with Dad. Had a couple of photos, had a little bit of a natter, and and then he was going with my sister and her husband Alan to have a little bit of something to eat. So that was fantastic. Looking ahead to the game myself this week, and what I think about it, well. Oh, I've never been, I can't remember feeling as down about Wolves as I feel at the moment. I'm normally quite a positive, optimistic type of guy. Doesn't matter who we play. And in my heart, I think, Wolves against Manchester City, we've got absolutely no chance. It'd be just typical for Wolves to win, and I really hope that comes to pass. But in reality, we're probably going to lose 3 or 4-0. And I hate to say that, and I hope I'm completely wrong, and we end up getting a result. We need to see a performance. We need to see some form of identity with this team. We've seen good performances. Good, the first half against Liverpool was fantastic, but we haven't put together, consistent period of play. We've seen 20 minutes here and 10 minutes here. Obviously, the United game was fantastic for the whole time, but was that a carryover from Lopetegui? I don't know. I really want to see Gary O'Neill being a success, because the question marks are mounting. As I said, the time has been turned over and the sand is starting to tick. So let's hope we get a performance, but I can't really look past a 3 or 4-0 Manchester City win at the weekend, and I hope it's not going to be that. Anyway, sorry to feel so depressing, guys. I really want to feel a bit more positive, but at the moment, like the whole of the fan base, we're concerned and worried about our team and our club, and we want some joy. We want some joy. We've had enough pain over the last 3 years. We need to start seeing some forward direction, and it needs to come really, really soon. Anyway, until the next one, always Wolves.